Mumbai is voting, but let's be very clear. This is not just another civic election where candidates promise better roads, cleaner gutters, and pothole free lives that no one ever gets. This is Mumbai's biggest political reality show. No eliminations yet, but career, legacies, and egos are definitely on the line. After years of delays, extensions, court cases, and very soon announcements, voting finally began at 7:30 am morning across Maharashtra. And this is not just a small local elections. We are talking about nearly 2,900 seats spread across almost 900 wards covering 29 municipal corporations. Many of these civic bodies technically completed their terms between 2020 and 2023. In simple words, some councils were running longer than the daily soaps without fresh public approval. Now the crown jewel of this entire exercise is Mumbai Municipal Corporation, the BMC, India's largest, richest and most politically valuable civic body. This is not just a municipal corporation, this is a money machine, a power center and a political launch pad rolled into one. In Mumbai, each ward elects only one corporator, so voters get exactly one vote. No confusion, no multiple buttons, no democracy ka sudoku. Step outside Mumbai and things immediately get complicated. In the remaining civic bodies, wards have 3 to 5 seats. That means voters are expected to cast multiple votes. So if you ever wondered why people come out of a polling booths looking confused or bewildered, now you know. It's democracy, but with advanced mathematics. But let's be honest here. Nobody is discussing voting systems at tea stalls or WhatsApp groups. The real story here is politics, emotions, and unfinished business. At the center of all is the Thackeray brand coming together in the backdrop of BMC election after nearly 20 years of political separation. For them, this election is not just about winning the seats. This is about reclaiming their name, their brand name, restoring a legacy and reminding Mumbai once who ruled the city like an unofficial government. The Shiv Sena, when undivided, didn't just run the BMC. Many would argue that it ran the Mumbai itself. From corporators to contractors to the mood of the city, everything flowed through one political ecosystem. So this election becomes a moment of truth. Can the Thackeray brand still claim to the true political heroes of Balasaheb Thackeray? Can they still command loyalty in the city that has changed rapidly in language, culture, and priorities over the years? Or has the past finally caught up with them? And that brings us something even deeper. The idea of the Marathi Manus or the Marathi pride. The concept was born during the Sanyukta Maharashtra government or the moment of 1950s, when Maharashtra itself was carved out of the old Bombay state. When started as a cultural identity, eventually became a very powerful, profound political weapon under Balasaheb Thackeray. A Marathi pride that eventually transformed into a brand, loud, blatant, emotional, and extremely effective at the ballot box. For decades, this identity defined Mumbai politics. It became the calling card of Thackeray family, especially Raj Thackeray, who built the entire political image around the Marathi pride. But times have changed now. Mumbai is no longer the city it was in the 90s. The question here is, this election hours is uncomfortable but unavoidable. Does the Marathi Manus or the Marathi pride still decides the election, or has the Mumbai quietly moved on? While this emotional battle plays out, there is another storyline running in parallel. Eknath Shinde's quest for the validation after splitting from Shiv Sena in 2022 and walking away with more than half the party, Shinde now faces the biggest test. This election is not just about winning seats for him, it's about proving that he didn't just inherit the power, but he absolutely deserves it. Losing ground to the BJP has already hurt him, and the BMC election becomes his opportunity to prove that he is not just a temporary arrangement, but an legitimate successor to Balasaheb Thackeray's political legacy. And then there is BJP, calm, confident and calculating. For the party, this election is a classic low risk, high reward situation. They already improved their numbers significantly in 2019, winning 82 seats. This time, they are aiming much higher, contesting a majority of the BMC seats, with the Shinde Sena contesting the rest. The BJP is positioned absolutely and perfectly. If things go well, they gain control, absolutely, and if not, they are still expanding their footprint. Either way, they walk out stronger than ever before, because they are in a balanced situation. basically quite a win-win kind of a place. Meanwhile, Ajit Pawar's faction or a group of Nationalist Congress Party has decided to go solo. The alliance talks collapsed after the BJP's insisted that Nawab Malik be stripped out of all the key responsibilities due to the corruption allegations. The NCP chose to fight alone, risky, but it's not without any hope like that. Their eyes are firmly set on Pune, where the undivided party ruled the civic body for a full decade. If there's one city where they believe the old magic can still work and there's still hopes, it's there, the city Pune. As voting continues through the day and concludes in the evening, the countdown begins. On Jan 16, when counting starts, the numbers will tell a story that no press conference can spin. Mumbai will know who controls India's richest municipal body. Maharashtra will know whose politics still works, and several leaders will know whether their future is secure or not, or still hanging by a very thin thread. Because in the end, the BMC election is not about roads or garbage collections. It's about power, pride, and political survival. It's about who gets to write the next chapter of the Mumbai's political history and who becomes a footnote, a mere footnote. Mumbai has cast its vote. Now politics waits its verdict. नई स्टोरी हम लोग अनफोल्ड करेंगे ईरान के बारे में. फुल स्टोरी एक्सप्लेनेशन, ब्रेकडाउन, कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस और फ्यूचर इंसाइट्स के बारे में हम लोग ड्वेल करेंगे. तो सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिए और मोस्ट प्रोबेबली वो स्टोरी अनफोल्ड होगी कल. हमारा ऑफिशियल ऐप रिलेट जोन अब लॉन्च हो चुका है. द ऐप इज़ अवेलेबल ऑन प्ले स्टोर, ऐप स्टोर, ऑल द मेजर प्लेटफॉर्म्स. इट्स द रिलेट जोन ऐप इज़ अबाउट building connections, making network, and basically to meet new people, expand your horizons, basically in the form of searching for partners, searching for work opportunities. There is a job section search, there is a work opportunities section, there is a alumni networking section, there is a campus networking section. There are multiple sections for networking, searching or finding work or searching jobs, and multiple things in part of making stories, reading stories. It's basically a blend and a combinations of all the things: networking, story consumption, making connections, of finding work opportunities into one single platform. The name of the app is Relatzone. Do not forget to download the platform because already thousands of people are there and they are enjoying, so you also should.